I start by unbraiding my hair from this morning's hairstyle. Today is actually a bit of a reset for me. I hadn't properly oiled in about 2 weeks. My oiling day and my wash day aren't the same day, and that's kind of the point. Thanks for clicking on this one. If you're new here, I'm not a trichologist or an expert. I'm just someone learning to look after my own hair and scalp, and documenting it honestly as I go. After unbraiding my hair, I go in with a wooden comb to detangle. After that, I brush my scalp with a wooden brush for about 3 minutes before I oil. I personally feel like it preps my scalp and helps the oil absorb a bit better. I'm using the diluted rosemary hair oil from Nature Spell, and before applying the oil, I start off with a middle parting. Literally completed my previous bottle 2 weeks ago, and here I am using a new bottle, and so I am taking off the protective seal. I like to pour some oil into the lid first and then onto my roots, a few drops at a time, where I use the lid as a dropper. Then I rub it in so it spreads. I like to repeat that section by section until one whole side of my scalp is covered. I then go back in with my hands to spread it evenly with my palms. Then I do the same on the other side. I take a bit more oil, rub it between my palms to warm it slightly, then flip my hair forward and go from the back to the front, just to catch anywhere I might have missed in the process. Then I do my scalp massage, the scalp-over-skull method, moving the skin rather than tugging the hair. I start at the base of my head, where the scalp feels a bit softer. I then move slightly upward, then over to my hairline at the front. Gradually working my way up to the center of my scalp, and then back down towards the softer part at the back. I sometimes switch the order around, but this is the one that flows best for me. After that, I run my fingers through my hair just to spread the oil out evenly and just see how things look, how full it feels, and any new growth coming through. Then I brush it out properly, starting from the ends and working out any knots before brushing all the way up to the roots. I finish with a Batana oil from Nature Spell rubbed into my palms first, then applied through the lengths of my hair. One more brush through to detangle and it goes into my go-to plait. I aim to oil 3 times a week, and that is Sunday, Wednesday and Friday. But honestly, most times I don't hit all 3. Some weeks it's 1 or 2, and today's actually me getting back into it properly. When I miss it, I'll usually just add a bit of coconut oil to my ends before I step into the shower. And even on the weeks I don't fully oil, I'm still using this jojoba oil from Nature's Spell after most washes. The reason I stick to this 3 and 3 pattern when I can is pretty simple. I feel like I get the most benefit when the scalp massage is paired directly with the oil, not done on its own. And I try not to go too many days between washes either, because I don't want to end up training my scalp to just get used to going without a wash for long stretches. Monday, I unravel the plait I oiled the day before and comb it through, mainly to minimize shedding once I'm in the shower shampooing and conditioning. In the shower, I'm using the Tresemmé Rich Moisture Vitamin E shampoo and I'm trying the Alberto Balsam Coconut and Lychee conditioner for the first time. After the shower, I wrap my hair in a microfiber hair towel for about 15 minutes. Once that's off, I smooth through with my fingers to unclump any tangles and then apply my jojoba oil from Nature's Spell, mainly so my hair doesn't end up feeling dry or frizzy. I dry it using a fan and after a couple of hours I brush it through and put it back into a plait.